Right then, let's go. There's some turbulence. Hey Monique, how you doing? Hope you had a nice lie-in. How's my mic this morning? Need to turn the engine down? Probably, I think the answer is to that. Oh, good stuff. I'm glad you're having a nice one. Got a bit of mosh last night at the old Standing Stones. Just going airport hopping. Hi there, Cap Cheeseburger. How you doing, mate? Captain Cheeseburger to the rescue. Now that looks like our runway down there. Let's do a touch and go. Good morning to you. I know, right? Thank you for your help last night. You're welcome, man. What a beautiful part of the world that was. I think I'm gonna have to put this in front of me. Hang on a sec. There we go. Oh, actually, while I'm there, let's turn the engine down a bit. Sorry, there you go. You love Abitab. I'm so pleased. I love Abitab as well. It's just like, what a fantastic bit of software that is. And for free too. Alright, let's bleed off some of this speed. There we go. Little S's. And a final one. I'm absolutely loving this honeycomb yoke I got the other day. It is so cool. It just makes you able to do little adjustments better. I recommend it to everyone. Okay, come on, still not enough. We'll do one more circle. That's the one. Right, flaps down. Look at this, it's going to be like a drop-in final. 2 stages of flaps. There's not much wind down here. It was a little bit bobbly earlier on at higher altitudes. I think the CAA will be wondering what I'm doing with these manoeuvres. How are we doing? 70 knots, that's just perfect. Let's get her over the lines. You see, that is the sort of landing that I like. Okay, flaps down, full throttle, touch and go. You see where you were failing to find Stonehenge, yeah. Easily missed as well, easily missed from the air. Have you been there in your little chopper? Yes, the somehow expect it to be huge, but there we go. It was so nice, wasn't it, putting the plane down next to it. Cap Cheeseburger, where are you flying out of, mate? Where do you hail from? Right, let's get our rangefinder up, find the next airport. That's looking promising. It's quite a long way away, actually. That's not LFMN, is it? LFMN, I recognise that. Found Stonehenge and a few other landmarks, excellent. You want to take some screenshots of, what's it called, the Salisbury Plains. What's the horse called? I've forgotten. You know, the horse. The White Horse, that's the one. Of course it is. One of my favourite pubs when I was a lad. I mean, obviously, 18 onwards. Cool race course. That's like a athletics course, I bet. Uffington, Westbury, nice. Nasty cough you got there, yeah, I hope not. Truth, it's a cake I've just eaten. A pre-flight cake to give me strength. That autogen's quite dense, isn't it? Now what's over there? What's it mean? I think that means it's got no ILS if it's only an open thing. Although I've got a feeling that's where we started from, so I won't go back there. Better get some knots going or it'll take all day. Never mind, nice scenery. Let's trim her down. Having to hold this back a fair bit. There we go. Nearly there. Overcooked it. Now I must be going up ahead against a headwind, because for a straight and level flight to be stuck at 60 knots is not good. Ah, the magic roundabout. Now remind me where that is. Yes, I've seen it. What a crazy structure that is. I bet the AI didn't know how to go around it either. Flying over is definitely safer. Swindon, that's it. Welcome to Swindon. Gateway to nowhere. Right then, we're at Villeurbanne in my very best accent, near Lyon. Flying at the moment over... Oh ho ho! Not flying anywhere if I fly like that. Pierre Bennat and Ulan here. Going towards Ulan below us. Okay, so at this altitude there's some turbulence. Oh, Hummer limo. Oh yes, your job, I remember. Yeah, that should do it. You can get it wrong and it doesn't matter because everyone's going to stop. That's cool. Look down there. I like the sort of green algae by the shoreline. Oh, it's lucky I've got good VR legs. It's very turbulent up here. If I throw up on live streaming, well, it'll be entertaining. Let's have some ATC chatter. I see. That's LFMM, not MM. Yeah, where's MM? There it is. No, I thought I saw it. Oh well. Go for whatever that one is.
Stobart 1 kilo, wind 250 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
Land, runway 28, Stobart 1 kilo.
Adds immersion.
Good morning, Sean 10X-ray, 6 miles left to 8.
Sure, 10 X-ray, good morning, continue approach, wind 250 degrees, 8 knots. Sure, 10 X-ray, wind 240
Yes.
degrees, 8 knots, runway 28.
It'd be actually really cool to be on Twitch fails for that reason. There's only one game that makes me properly seasick, gives me motion sickness rather, which is Elite Dangerous in the SRV on the planet's surface. This right headphone's a bit uncomfortable.
Morning, Nortrams,
There we go.
1762 for runway 28.
Nortrams 1762, good morning, continue approach, wind 250 degrees, 7 knots.
Copy, Nortrams 1762.
Yes.
Ryanair 23 uniform, Lima, line up runway 28.
That's a line up runway 28, Ryanair 23 uniform.
When I land next, I'm going to swap aircraft. This is too slow for me, much as it's a functional bit of kit.
Ryanair 23 uniform, Lima, wind
Oh, you know what it is.
250 degrees, 7 knots,
Flaps
runway
for down.
28, clear takeoff. Bye-bye.
That's better. Look at that top speed climbing. No wonder it was bobbling in the turbulence. Oh, checklist, Chris, checklist.
Nortrans 1762, wind 250
To trim it up
degrees,
again,
8 knots, runway 28,
better.
cleared land.
Runway 28, cleared land, Nortrams 176. Delta 4, that's we are established operator 10 miles away.
Stobart 41 Delta, roger, continue approach, the wind 250 degrees at 7 knots. There will be traffic to depart. Ethiopian 504, are you ready for departure?
Ethiopian 504, I come.
Ethiopian 504, are the line up and wait, runway 28.
Line up and wait from it.
She's so impressed with Avatar, I may have to donate to the cause. Yeah, I think so. I think you should, absolutely. Sometimes things are so impressive, you just think, that's cool, someone's put their time into that. And Avatar's been taken up by the likes of Zebo Mod and
Ethiopian 504, wind 250 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, cleared takeoff. Bye-bye.
and loads of people that make pay where planes use it. Now look at this, I'm going to have to climb because I can see through the cloud there. I'm coming up to a ridge that's actually right at my altitude. And we don't want to crash straight into it, although that would be funny.
Stobart 41 Delta, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
4,000. 4,500 feet.
Alright, so we're going to Echo 3 then?
Echo 3 is available.
Keep drifting off this heading, don't I? Stick the heading bug on it. Might help to remind me. It's a bit over from there, isn't it, actually?
Ryanair 5 Kilo November, line up runway 28 and wait.
That's way straight, Ryanair 5 Kilo November.
Ryanair 5 Kilo November, wind
Just got a sick
250
button.
degrees, 8 knots, runway 28, cleared takeoff. Bye-bye.
Good signal
Let's
28,
see.
Ryanair 5 Kilo November, thanks for it.
Come on, keep climbing. Let's trim that up. That won't come on without the Avitab being installed. Oh, cool. Yeah, so now you've got it installed, and it does.
Zulu Quebec, Apron 121.855, ciao.
11855.
Glad you got that sorted. Makes a big difference, doesn't it? I'll climb to 6,000.
Line 9767, departure on 125, decimal 955, Shalom.
08, 9767, departure, 955, ciao. Okay, this is 181, established ILS 1465.
It's nice to know it's not right.
181, schönen guten Abend, wünsche ich, wind 01 degrees, 3 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Land 14, switch 181.
So these autos below me now are part of the free French Alps set from A Sky Story. It's tens of gigabytes download, of course, but I think they're just as good as Orbex if you combine them with the Autogem by Mr. X Europe. I think actually it's X Europe, I don't know if it's by Mr. X.
Pre-sitting 777 short, final caution wake, wind check at 360 degrees, 2 knots, start, call it back for landing clearance.
So we're headed in on LFMH, Lima Foxtrot Mike Hotel. Let's have a look. Oops.
Turkish 8 Charlie Foxtrot, the wind is 360 degrees at 3 knots, runway 28 clear for takeoff. Confirm there's no traffic behind you.
Runway 28 clear for takeoff, Turkish 8 Charlie Fox.
If you have a Navigar subscription, you can get the airport charts as well. So it's on 35 and 17 degrees. Drifting a bit. I'm glad you put it on the M key. Yeah, the M key normally deals with that map, but I find apart from doing circuits, that map is no good.
Charlie Foxtrot, contact departure, goodbye.
Bye bye, contact departure.
Is what expensive? Oh, Navigar subscription. I don't think it is. I can't remember now. You only need the one that gives you. See, it's better. It's not just for VFR. It's mainly for people flying high routes in commercial airliners. But what it does do, it gives you all these airport charts as well, and that's what I like it for, Jepson charts. Yeah, I can't remember. It's only like £8 or something, but depends whether you feel that's a priority. For me, it makes simming more real world, I suppose. This is all very beautiful. And a bit higher than I wanted as well. We're coming up to 8,000. Let's level off a bit. Is that rubbish that I don't actually know how much it costs? I'm sorry. I think it's like $8.99. I can't remember. Have a look on the website. Better start a gentle descent. There we go. It's nice. So 500 feet per minute descent. Maybe 600 feet per minute. I can't say that. Feet per minute. It's better. Cool.
Yes, 4 Mike Foxtrot, hello again, continue approach runway 13 left, wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
And around the point right now, shooting to Umbrella, 16 kilo.
Daniel 2 Victor Bravo, Tower, good afternoon, arriving on 9 miles, report on 3 left.
Report for your radio right now, shooting to Bravo.
Right. Can't see our airfield yet. We're quite high.
Right now, shooting to Bravo, reaching kilo for your radio.
Daniel 2 Victor Bravo, Roger via intersection, kilo line up runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 10 degrees, 9 knots.
Via kilo, line up 13 left, clear for takeoff 13 left, line up 2 Victor Bravo.
CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot for information, there's a departure before you. CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot, runway 13 left, clear
This
to
place
land,
spot
wind
the runway.
10 degrees, 1 knot. Runway 13 left.
Ah, there it is. I think I saw a little light down there. Let's see as we get closer. It's a lovely day here in Lyon today. A little bit cloudy. 23 a month.
Continue approach runway 13 left, wind 100 degrees, 1 knot. Reserve 484, runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 100 degrees, 1 knot. Airline 139 for example. CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot, contact ground 121.9, goodbye. Ground 121,
I think that's our fella.
Aeroflot 2031 Tower, good afternoon, Roger, to get the boarding point, traffic for you. Good afternoon.
There's that bit of turbulent air. Yeah, I do get the charts on the FMS data. You can get it on your phone, tablet, and you can,
Aeroflot 2031 by intersection,
even though it's
kilo line of runway
IFR
13
based,
left
you
and
can
wait.
make flight plans for these GNS and the G1000.
Wizz Air 484, contact ground 121.9,
I
sziasztok.
think we're going to be coming in on 17.
Aeroflot 2031, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 090 degrees, 11 knots. Yes, for takeoff, runway 13 left, airport 031.
Right, got to bleed some of this speed off.
Tower 24,
A little less.
Proxy Force 1 Foxtrot Bravo, Tower, good afternoon, via intersection kilo line of runway
There we
13
go.
left and wait.
First stage of flaps. Second stage of flaps. How's that for a lineup?
Top 647 Foxtrot Bravo, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 080 degrees, 12 knots. Takeoff, runway 13 left, top 647 Foxtrot Bravo.
This is something called XATC Chatter. It's just recordings from liveatc.net. It's just a lovely immersion thing.
Tower, good afternoon, Tarom 233 Bravo.
I have been on that sim, but it's scary.
Good afternoon, continue approach runway 13 left, wind 100 degrees, 12 knots.
Here we
Continue
go.
approach 13 left, Tarom 233 Bravo.
Over the numbers, throttle back, flare. Flared a little early. It's alright. Cessna can take it. There we go. Beautiful.
Tarom 233 Bravo, runway 13 left, clear to
Okay.
land, wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
So we said a different
Clear to land,
aircraft.
13
Still
left,
not brave
Tarom
enough to do
233
heli in
Bravo.
front of you for the first time. Let's see, what have we got? See, that's my fast little number. But it does rag the old FPS. PA28 Turbo Arrow, that's quite nice. Or the Yakolev. I think the Turbo Arrow's got a proper GNS in it, then let's try that one. Thank you. Nice landing, thank you very much. Have you seen the Simmers Without Borders project that are hooking up with Folding at Home, sorry, which is the protein research group for distributed computing. So if you sign up at simmerswithoutborders.org and put their T number in, we can contribute as flight simmers when we're not simming. Contribute idle computing power to the distributed computing project and get a vaccine for COVID sorted out more quickly. I think we should all be doing it. So I'm just leaving my PC on overnight at the moment with that client running in the background. Come on, computer. Still loading. Finishing asynchronous loading. It's better without the woman's voice on, isn't it? With me just reading it as we go along. Bitchin' Betty has been put to bed.
Rhino 1 Zulu November, vacate left, Echo 3 Hotel 2, hold short runway 34. Echo 3 Hotel 2, hold short 34, Rhino 1 Zulu November.
LFLY. Let's see where we are on the map. Of course, she will forever be bitching Betty now. Ah, right, now look at this. We want to take a left and go east. Track across to the east.
Roger, line up and wait on runway 28.
Yeah, to Mont Blanc, Annecy, all that area, that's really beautiful. Annecy, Haute-Savoie, Mont Blanc is the name of one airport that's around here. It's just here.
Hello again, Airlines 201.
Let's go.
Flight 201, Tower 1, taxi Julie
So we're
Cross, runway
going
28, contact April 1 to
that
1
way.
2755 and cross, bye-bye.
1155 when
Okay, so checks before takeoff. Gear is down. Got a gear on this one, got to remember that. Fuel pump on for takeoff. Lights on. Exactly. They're big mountains.
Orange 9777, Zurich Tower, hello, line
let's
up and
check.
wait runway 28, report fully ready.
Let's check. Okay. Toe brakes. Love this engine. Turbo. Gear up. Headphones in here then. Climb to 2,000 feet. Level off and get some headphones on. Turn the sound down. Oh, I know the airport you need then. It's Echo Golf, Foxtrot Delta. It's called Hlandbear. Weird spelling. Yeah, I've just flown this so much, it's so beautiful. But yes, you're right. Is that turbulent air layer again? Oh, that is loud. Wow.
Caleb 677, are you ready now?
Caleb 677, we are ready.
That's a lot better. Yeah, no, not that one. See here is Lake Geneva. That's a beautiful airport as well. Go to all my favourite places today. Let's trim this off so I don't have to hold the Thanks so much.
Clear, stand 1 center, not there, warm up.
There we go.
Can avoid the business on exit 1608, this one please.
Yes,
Kilowatt 395, flight 40 kilo,
the big airport signs. Got a train station. Got a feeling LFLB is our Annecy Airport, which is a lovely, lovely place.
So that 503, limit 1567, 1 left, take on.
Right, that's the effect, yeah, fine, thank you. 03.
Take.
Kilowatt 03, running away. Push it 7, please, to take, to take, 106, supervise. Clear for take off, runway 24, runway 03.
DCL, Champry, that's not what I want. Yeah, it's so true. You funny bugger. Yes. That is not the airport that I wanted. Hang on a sec, I've got it in my locations. Let's have a look. I'm not going to change, but I just want to see what it's called. That one's Llandbear. That was the one that you want for Snowdonia. That's near the Mac Loop. I'll show you it later. Now, the one I'm talking about is Annecy Haute-Savoie Mont Blanc LFLP. Right. Discard.
Tower, please show up. Hello, please show up. Show up, from the east to us, seat selected into a 6.4 direction. Yeah, please show up, this is fine.
Okay, sort it out. It's actually environmental.
For the 22, please show up.
Environmental. Interesting. Radius cockpit. Let's try that. Very loud aircraft.
Yeah, that's fine, fine, I think 115, got 1 push out of 7, so it's take flight. Clear to take over runway 24,
It's a good point. Where the hell you can do that?
Tower okay on Mont Kilo ready to launch. KLM 1976, Tower, good afternoon, radio stop at the holding point where I will my.
Now, where is Lake Annecy? Let's see. There, second one up. So we've got a little way to go there.
Is it 517 contact ground 1219?
119, 519, yes.
Having said that, this plane's got a bit more grunt, which I like.
Rochester 1551, runway 13 left, please take off, wind 080 degrees 10. Okay, we take off.
Yes.
Grace is 203 Lima, Island 130. 6203 Lima, hello, car, continue approach, wind 080 degrees 109.
Which means pretend you're air rescue. Of course you're air rescue. I won't tell you.
6203 Lima, runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 070 degrees, 11, gusting 16 knots. Clear to land, 13 left, clear to Lima. Big 203 Lima, just to confirm, we're clear to land. I do confirm, sir. The wind is 080 degrees, 12 knots. Should I not think this further?
Overtalk. Sorry, engine.
6203 Lima, contact ground 1219, bye-bye. 219,
Weather's changing. Not for the better.
Sziasztok, Hawk Hungary 1, holding off kilo. Hawk Hungary 1, sziasztok, tár, by intersection kilo, line up runway 13 left. Clear to line up at range 13 left, by a kilo, Hawk Hungary 1.
Windscreen is wash.
Hawk Hungary 1, runway 13 left, clear to take off, wind 070 degrees, 11, gusting 15 knots, you would assist me. Hawk Hungary 1, clear for takeoff, 13 left, descending
The
clear
scenery
number 2.
must be amazing to live in. Right near the Alps. And the sea itself is absolutely beautiful.
Tower, good afternoon, Tower 234 Delta, approaching holding point 13 left. Tower 234 Delta, service stock there by intersection Kilo, line up runway 13 left. Kilo intersection, line up 13 left, Tower 234 Delta.
No, we're way
Tower
away from Paris.
234 Delta, runway 13
What
left,
do you mean
clear
on
to takeoff
Avatar?
in 080 degrees,
Don't
11
know.
knots. Clear for takeoff 13 left, Tower 234 Delta.
This tile certainly doesn't cover up to Paris.
That will be the 2326 airstock, left. This is 2326 airstock, tower continue approach,
the
wind
Paris
080
also.
degrees, 11 knots, go ahead. Yeah, 2326. This is 2326, runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 070 degrees, 11 knots. Runway 13 left, clear to land, with 2326. Tower, good afternoon, Asterix minus 6 Mike. Fully established, island 13 right. Asterix minus 6 Mike, hello there, runway 13 right, clear to land, the wind 080 degrees, 9 knots.
Slightly worried I can't see the side of the other mountain, so I don't know actually what I'm flying into. Let's see what happens.
This is 326, left in 60 action. Did you contact ground 1219? Yes, sir.
Unless of course we just climb. Let's get above this cloud.
Archery 2041, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, wind 180 degrees, 10 knots. Clear for takeoff, runway 180 left, 204.
Don the Skeeks, I believe we should introduce our hijacking. How you doing, man? Who's that, Zuba or Wongi? Sorry, I'm Wongi. Zuba or Stutch? Or someone else?
Runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 11 knots. Why intersection Kilo, line up runway 13 left.
Don't know where that thought just popped into my head. Just a stupid random thought. I have random thoughts all the time. Don't you worry, you're in good company. I think I'm going to guess that that's Studge talking about hijackings. Always trying to make every game into Call of Duty.
97 Echo Delta Tower by intersection
Which
kilo
is no
line
bad
up
thing.
runway 13 left and wait.
Line up 13 left of way, 2397 Echo Delta.
I'm not sure I can read that out, you know.
97 Echo
It's
Delta
very
runway
funny
13 left,
that
cleared for takeoff, wind 180 degrees,
does have that effect.
Clear takeoff, 2397 Echo Delta.
Right, let's climb through this cloud layer. I had a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses knocking at the door the other day. I let them out after 5 minutes.
CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot, continue approach runway 13 right.
Sorry, it is bad. I'll read yours out.
Okay,
You renamed coronavirus. Actually, other people could see it. Whatever. That's not hate speech. Some of my best friends are Jehovah's Witnesses. That's a lie.
CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot,
That is a
runway
lie.
13 right, clear to land, wind 19 degrees, 7 knots, vacate at the end
Let's
to the
move
left,
on.
Alpha 2. Okay, runway 13 right, clear to land, and Alpha 2 approved, CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot, thanks.
Yes, that would do it. Trouble is with being up here, it's just not as interesting, is it? Let's see if I can change the weather. Hang on a minute. Is that cheating? We're actually coming up on a lake here. Missing it. Hang on a minute.
To the left, and Budapest ground 121 decimal line, good day, cancel correction, CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot.
Yay. Right, weather control. Live weather, let's see if that's any better. It's just going to take a moment to reconfigure.
Now good day, German Airport 607, continue right.
No, live weather's just as bad.
607, continue approach,
See you,
runway
DG.
13 right, wind 110 degrees, 11 knots. German Airport 607, continue.
I'm going to go August last year.
Hello for you, sir, Alpha Mike, ready? Zero wings, liner Alpha Mike, tower by intersection, kilo line up runway
That's a bit
13 left.
better.
Cleared for takeoff, wind 200 degrees, liner knots. Zero wings, liner Alpha Mike.
No, you wouldn't have offended them, trust me. They're good friends of mine. It's much more likely that they'd offend other people, don't worry. He's just a Call of Duty nut, dropping in on me. And a really, really awesome first-person shooter player. I've never known anyone as good as him. But flight sims are not his thing. This is nicer. Nicer
German
scenery,
Airport
isn't it?
607, runway 13 right, clear to land, wind 180 degrees, 10 knots. German Airport 607, clear to land,
I think the airport is around there, which is just down there. And Lake Annecy is within the mountains, absolutely beautiful.
German Airport 607, vacate via Bravo 1 or
So we'll
Alpha
start
1.
a little bit of a controlled descent.
Airport 607, Bravo 1, Alpha 1. Sziasztok, újra üzemelnek Juliet Tango approaching, kilo ready. Yeah, 9 Juliet Tango, Tower, sziasztok, via intersection, kilo line up runway 13 left and wait. Lining up 13 and wait, yeah, 9 Juliet.
Let's trim that up. Look at that scenery, oh my god.
Tower, indication, around 233, Bravo.
Yeah, CSGO is a great game.
Around 233, Bravo,
I'll
Tower,
keep coming back to this.
runway 13
I've
right,
spent
wind
a lot of money
190 degrees, 11 knots.
peripherals. It does get a bit addictive.
9 Juliet Tango, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 10 knots. Clear for takeoff.
There it is. Lima Foxtrot, Lima Papa. Annecy Haute-Savoie Mont Blanc, otherwise known as Annecy Mont Blanc. And you can see why, because through there is Mont Blanc.
Contact ground 12 decimal liner of ticketing.
Airport 607, located 219.
Which we will fly to in a minute, because it's beautiful.
Tarom 233 Bravo, runway 13 right, clear to land, wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, vacate at the end to the left.
Clear to land 13 right, Tarom 233.
That's the airport.
Tarom 233 Bravo, left now,
Just down
vacated
there.
contact ground 12 decimal liner.
Left 119, will take you Tarom 233 Bravo.
What a place to live. Right under the foothills of Mont Blanc. Right under the Alps.
Tower quick navel,
Isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. All free. I keep saying it. So I don't see many other people flying this on Twitch. How are we doing? Sending nicely.
Tower, we have police 25. Police 25, hello. We have police 5, dit is almost 1000 feet. Maar van de noord is pas vanuit de kust, ja, dan is het verwaring van 1000 feet. Police 25, data and proceed. Romeo, the Q&A is on 06 report, extended report, approaching the extended report. We have approaching the extended to 4, on 06 September, continue police 5.
We have to fly over and turn back.
Hello, fire force the Yankee, even in this. With 5, 124. Good, Brandon.
6,000 feet. If you put it in an extreme turn with some right rudder, then you get some side slip, which helps to lose altitude more quickly. Go the other way. Offsetting the airframe. There you go. So, great trick that. See how our descent is increased. Now, decrease our range. Struggling to find that airfield again now.
CC 57.
Yeah, it was good. I certainly didn't spot it. You're like, stop it below. Stop in an aeroplane isn't as possible as a heli, but we made it. It was good.
Don't have a Caleb 66 Fox Island 187.
Hello, Caleb 66 Fox, number
Right,
3,
we're gonna
runway
make this.
180, the wind 21018
Let's just give it its guts back and then just use the throttle to come in. So, that's the one. full prop, and then drop the throttle back. Got to get over this hill. First stage of flaps, second stage of flaps. Haven't landed the turbo arrow for a while. It's a stall warning. It's not stall. Okay, to drop even more. Give us some potential energy to carry on to the airfield.
Tower nose with Avia 072 180.
What a place.
Avia 072 is number 3 and 110 to the 21017 gas 24.
Number 2 to Avia 072.
Yeah, sadly no air brakes on this one. But yes.
Gallop 66, Foxfield and 110 to clear land.
Oh, you mean last night?
21017 gas 24.
Actually, there is a way of stopping. Just go vertical. And then wait for the energy to drop off. You land with your tail in the middle of Stonehenge. What a way to go. Right, we're on a nice 2 red lights on the right. Nice little trajectory. A little bit high. Wind just threw me up in the air. Let's drop her down a bit.
Calgary, 1978 minus 187. Gallop 1978, you're number 3 for number 1810 to the wind is 21017 gas 24.
Don't scream. I gotcha. I gotcha. There you go. Oh! Gear! That's what it's telling me. Awesome! Do you know if my friend Solar Hawk was here, he'd be cussing himself. Oh, that's so good. Let's see a replay. Oh god, you see, I just thought it was a stall warning. It's like, put your gear down now.
Hello, Kilo 1592, you are number 3, runway 10 to the wind 21013 gas to do. Pressure Kilo 1592, speed is 150.
Oops. Hang on.
1592, roger.
Just a scratch. I like it. I like your style. Okay. How's this for a scratch? That's hilarious. Well, I know what that sound means now. It's not a stall warning at all. It says go back on my plane, I wish I could. Yeah. Check this out. Ooh. I was like, it's nice and smooth, just no gears. And then I gave up. Oh look, it's trying to put its own gear down, that's interesting. Doink. Will she still fly? That's brilliant.
Hello, Ocean 37 Alpha, you are number 2 for runway 1810 to the wind 21014 gas to do.
Look, she still flies. Get that in the workshop, straighten out the prop, we'll be fine. I'm going to press Control Shift E. No, I'm not. I'm going to try the starter motor. You ready? Here we go.
Kilo 1592, the wind
Yeah, it's like,
21015 gas to 2, proceeding is locating on 1810 to
Yeah,
clear land
thanks.
if able for gate 56.
You're always so positive. Listen to this, listen. And I'll turn off the XATC chatter.
Bye-bye, 57. Check.
Let's just put it on an ATIS somewhere. I'll turn it off. Right, check out this sound of this starter. Ready? That does not sound happy. That's called screwed. Right, let's get another aircraft out. That was our turbo arrow. What else should we have? Oh, let's have something big on this airfield. We're at Annecy, aren't we? Annecy, there we go. Customize, runway. Start new flight. Oh, thanks. Let's bring it down so carefully as well. It's so annoying, you know, it's like, oh, I really want to get that right. Right, this is a bit of fun. This is a DC-3 variant called a C-47. Old military type plane, but also a sort of commercial thing. Actually, look, there you go. Now if we just open the control panel, because we need to hear these engines. Let's just turn that up a bit. Just for a minute. Right, stand in front. Ready? Not threatening at all. Keep the brakes on. That's the prop feather, one of these. Sorry, bit of engine porn. Yes. That'll do it. Bubble wrap that well-known safety device. Okay. Off we go. Full throttle, full prop. She wants to take off, so you have to keep the nose down a little bit on this one. Tails come up. And up we go. Feels like flying a council house compared to the other one. Let's go see Lake Annecy. Gear up. Oops, that's not my gear up, is it? That's my gear up. There we go, that'll help. There's Lake Annecy. Now then, if I just get this right, we'll have another sun on the water moment. Can't remember which day, end of the day it is though. Try in the morning. Big bird, this one. Let's just bring that throttle back a bit. I think it must be evening. Yes, there it is. Get down low. Still too high. Oh, that's a shame. Normally you get beautiful sunset across here. Looks like it's behind us. try the morning instead. Maybe it's that end of the day we want. Oops. Sorry, I stopped pissing about in a minute. There you go. That's that, but... Oh. Let's not dip the wing in the water. Welcome to Lake Annecy. It's not a bad view, is it? Virtual GAs, yeah, I enjoyed the last landing. Good to see you, Virtual General Aviations. The last landing was unconventional, I think we should say. I'm going to turn around and go over Lake Annecy again. Got enough turning circle here. Slightly steep bank angle. Needs must. Now then. Let's drop her down. There she is. Find Lake Annecy so lovely. Just a nice place to be. Here we go. If I can just drop back through the aircraft, we can be a passenger without crashing. It's the challenge. Oh, a bit close to the water. Oh. Right then. Drop down to a window. Have a look out there. That's cool. Come on, how many points? At least 5. Didn't get to see the sunrise much. See if we can do it on this. This is a challenge, flying a plane from the fuselage. I think it's time I look where I was going. Fun as this is. Oh, that's the ticket. Okay. is a beast of a plane, absolute beauty. I may be able to handle a heli. I've got to practice in the privacy of my own bathroom for a bit. Right then, shall we go to Mont Blanc in a DC-3 in this C-47 variant? There you go. Full prop. That right there is the flap lever. You've got to hear it. I think I'm going too fast at the moment. There you go. Listen to this. Pneumatic flaps. Ouch. Now then, where is Mont Blanc? It's around here somewhere. It's that big mountain thing. It's here. Let's go. Should see it somewhere along the way. Crash into the hillside. Hey, how you doing, Solo? You missed a classic VRFlightSim landing a minute ago. Guess what I didn't remember? Why are most planes painted white? That sounds like a bad joke. Yes, I'm sure you can't think so. You're right, Monique. Yeah, that's it. I forgot to fully wind the windows on approach. Right then. Come on, where is that big mountain called Mont Blanc? It's got to be around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Right, so we need to head east, northeast. Oh no, that's Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc, there it is. It's so weird when you zoom in, you can't find stuff on the map. Yeah, it was the gear. If you just rewind my Twitch, you'll see it. It's a nice landing though. PA28 turbo arrow. Absolutely smooth because of this new yoke. Shame it didn't have the gear down. Oh no, why are you dismantling it? Oh, mate. I have to say, You won't regret it. You could sell all your gear for so much money and go get a really nice VR. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Virtual, you got the right answer. Knows me very well. Well, his warpalizer's still not working properly. Or do you not like the overlaps? Oh yeah, sorry, the paint weighs the same as 6 passengers. Wow. It's a lot of paint. Yeah. It gets so frustrating, doesn't it, when you can't get something to work like that. So you got 3 monitors, and then you wanted a secondary monitor for instruments, obviously. Can't believe the paint weighs that much money, that's weird. No, I'll take your word for it, mate, you've been struggling with that for a while. So, this way. Look at these crusty old dials, aren't they fantastic? Yeah. I have to say, VR is just great, but it's a shame because your sim setup is just awesome to look at. It could have been with all those knobs and dials. You might want to keep those, you know, because if you reach out for them, you can still use them if you've got some working overheads or anything like that. I hadn't really thought about how long it takes to paint a plane. It's one of those pub quiz questions, isn't it? So, I think that's Mont Blanc there. Which is where I thought it was. Just saying. I've been here before, it gets a bit wild. Tell you what, Monique, I feel the same about VR. But I have to say, Solar's setup is just, it has the potential to be awesome because he's built a home cockpit with all these knobs and dials, proper 737 job. But it's getting the monitors running. I'll tell you who you could ask for some advice is Sim Cockpit. Have you seen those guys that create those kind of projector cockpits? Unless they've got their own proprietary projection system, I don't know. Proprietary projection system is not as easy to say as I'm making it sound. Yes, me too. It's just lovely. Hey Solo, drop your Instagram in here so people can have a look, mate. Which, Monique, which headset do you use? Rift S. See, I've only got the Rift. The Rift S is supposed to be so much better in terms of lack of screen door and all that stuff. Look how beautiful it is here. Oh my god. Let's have a look look out the windows. Oh, wrong way. Such a feeling of height with this. Climb, my pretty. What a beautiful aeroplane. Thanks, Solar. Oh, private profile, I didn't realise. Send him a follow, it's worth it. See, that's not Mont Blanc. That's no, that's Mont Blanc. So we're way off yet. That ridge there is not Mont Blanc. I guess you guys knew that because it's not white. Let's find a way through. We better go over there. What, me going which way? Where's... yeah, with you we had tiny little pebbles to find. With me we're trying to find a mountain. I still can't find it. It's going to trim her up so we keep climbing slightly. Love all this grunge in here, don't you? Great stuff. Fasten seatbelts on, no smoking on, cabin lights on. Oh, cabin lights don't work. Let's have landing, taxi, nav lights, beacon, pitot here, this. De-icer. I want a fluorescent side light, I don't know what it is, but it's going on. Instrument panel lights are on already. That's exactly right, Nick. Exactly where it's been. You've taken privacy off Solar, nice one. It looks like an old airstrip down there, look at that. Do you reckon that was? I think that was, you know. Oh, there's a landing challenge for you. That was definitely an old airstrip. Or aliens. That's what I said, Monique. It's like, are you serious? You know what, that might be Mont Blanc after all. I don't know why it's not looking very white at the moment. Or maybe it's that ridge there. I can't tell anymore. No, there's that lake down there. I remember it being whiter than that. This is Mont Blanc. I remember those dustings of snow down there. It's just in the summer sun it looks less white. I guess that's predictable. We go right in on it. Go for it, Monique. Maybe it'll inspire you to make your own heli cockpit. I'll tell you one thing people do solo, you're not going to like this though, but it might mean you can use your old PC. A lot of people link 2 copies of X-Plane and network them, and the second one runs the instrument screens. You have to have a second copy of X-Plane, unfortunately, so that's going to cost. And then you network them together somehow. There's loads of stuff on the forum about it. And you use data output from the copy that's actually running the game, as in the one you're flying. And you get the second copy to just be, to project that onto the monitors that are attached to it. But you it's not my area of expertise, I just know it's what people do. Oh, it's P3D, isn't it? Sorry, forgot. Yeah, I don't know with P3D. But it probably can be done because P3D is for used in professional simming, isn't it? That'll be Mont Blanc then. Definitely have to go on the old forums there for that info. Go on Reddit, there should be a subreddit about P3D home cockpits. What do you reckon, Monique? Already? Better get back in the cockpit, that's a bit close for comfort. Scooch around it and go home. Not going through this crevasse. That blue line you can see out there is the end of the scenery pack. So where the texture tile ends, it hasn't been knitted together properly. Screenshot now. Swimming to island in glue. I know what you mean. I'm hoping the answer will be out there on a forum and you won't have to talk to anyone. Oh, I hate people too. I don't hate people. This is great fun. Here we go. Let's bring it right back. Just tickle the snow with my gear. Why does that sound so wrong? There we go. How frightened would you be as a passenger? Cool. That's very photorealistic. See where we are. Headed towards Geneva. That's a lovely place to land. I think if we go along here we can get through. Can you see? Turn left on Lac Léman and then into Lake Geneva. Did you know that it's possible to use the graphics card output as well as the motherboard's output at the same time? Is that a way to do it? I actually don't know. Let me just have a think. Probably not. But don't quote me on that. Do you know I'm gonna nick that one as well, Monique? Go for it, Solar. I think that if you had a second graphics card that was on the PCI bus, you could do it. But I'm not sure you can use the onboard graphics card to do it. I can hear your frustration though, brother. I reckon if you could find out if two copies of P3D can communicate and run the same sim, that's the way forward. Oh, there's a little landing strip there. Don't want that one there. I want Geneva because it's beautiful. Coming in off Lake Geneva. Doesn't get better. 4 OP on the 1660. Nice. That's helpful. 4 outputs. Great little card that. People are saying that's a great little card. You'd think with 4 outputs it could run 4 monitors, wouldn't you? So you wouldn't even need that Warpalizer splitter box. You'd just have going to separate projectors and then using offsets. With the fourth output being for the secondary monitor, well, the quaternary monitor. Yeah, that is VR all over. I first bought this Rift when I had a 970 and it was great enough to let me know I needed to buy a new graphics card. This has been a right old tour of the mountains. Now that through there is actually coming into Geneva. Should I go that way instead? Yes. Save this last longer leg. Solar's got a nice beast of a PC now, so it could definitely run VR. Like, definitely run VR. High super sampling and anti-aliasing, pretty much anything you throw at it. There's Lake Geneva out there. The airport's tucked just in front of it. Hands off the wheel. Loading like. So we head out to the lake. We better drop some altitude as well. Turn southwest. Land. Hopefully land, should I say. With the gear down, so if you're still there. Interesting. Back in the room. That's not our landing strip. That's another one. I think we're going over there. It's good to know about that one. I didn't know that existed. Let's play Find the Runway. That's it. Keep pointing, that's it down there. Altitude. Oh, chat server's gone. So let's reload it. Shame. Looks like we've got chat trouble. Great. Sorry about that, Monique. I'm going to land and finish the stream if you're still there. Thank you for all your company. Looks like Restream's chat isn't working. Probably been banned off 2 platforms. Gear down. Flat. That's the tail down. Okay. Thank you for watching.